When the system fails women. Marisol's story and the bigger problem. On July 6, 2025, a young woman was shot and killed at her workplace in Berlin, New Hampshire. She was just 25 years old. The man who took her life? A former partner, who then turned the gun on himself. She was kind, generous, loved by her community. She brought people together through culture, food, and celebration. Her death left a town in mourning, and a country with yet another name added to a devastating list. Every year in the United States, hundreds of women are murdered by current or former intimate partners, and in many of those cases, the signs were there. The red flags were waving, but the systems meant to protect them, courts, police, laws, didn't act in time. In her case, her killer had a history. He had previously faced kidnapping and sexual assault charges, and he was under a no-contact order, but he was still free. He still had access to her, and now she's gone. How many more times do we have to hear the same story? A woman tries to leave. She files a report, gets a restraining order, maybe even moves or changes her number. But the law doesn't follow through. And then, she's killed. According to the Violence Policy Center, more than 4 women every day are murdered by men they once trusted. These deaths are not random, they're predictable, and they're preventable, so the question is, why aren't we preventing them? We need to treat threats seriously. We need real enforcement of restraining orders. We need to stop giving violent offenders second chances at the expense of women's lives. And we need to make sure that when a woman says, "I don't feel safe," the system doesn't respond with indifference. Marisol's death is a tragedy. But it is not just a private loss, it is a public failure. We need to say her name. And then we need to make sure that fewer names are added to the list of women who should still be alive. The system is failing women, and unless we fix it, the next Marisol is just a matter of time. If you or someone you know is in danger, please reach out. You are not alone. National Domestic Violence Hotline. 1-800-799-SAFE. 7233. Text. START. To 88788. Thehotline.org. Thanks for watching.